Today's workout is a 40-20 workout. Today, it's 40 seconds of strength training followed by 20 seconds of core strength. So there is no cardio in today's workout, but you will get your heart rate up. We'll do 2 rounds. Just make sure you've got a good range of weights as always, 5 to 20 pounds. Make sure you've done a light warm-up before we get started. Have some water, and I will see you on the mat. All right, our first exercise today is a single leg deadlift to hammer curl to shoulder press. So you wanna make sure you've got a weight that you can press over your shoulders, probably 5 to say 12 pounds. We're gonna stand with the weight in our right hand, and our left leg will be the grounded leg. From here, you wanna think about keeping your chest up, take your time, find your balance. We're gonna hinge from the hips, nice flat back, keeping that weight in nice and close. Rise up, tap for balance if you need to, weight to shoulder, overhead press. So, hinge, keep that weight in nice and close. Tap if you need to, otherwise work on your balance, keep that leg up. Let's finish it and done. All right, great. Next up is a standing side bend. So we'll keep the weight in our right hand, anywhere from 10 to say 20 pounds. We're gonna work our obliques. So feet about hip distance apart. You can take your hand behind your head here. From here, we're going to roll to one side, to our right, back up to standing. Staying in the same plane of motion, so no twisting. Done. Okay, we'll finish that on the other side with that deadlift. So make sure you've got that shoulder press weight. From here, now the weight is in your left hand. The right leg will be grounded. All right, and let's go. So you're gonna hinge from the hips, nice flat back. Tap for balance if you need to. Bring that weight to your shoulder, press overhead. Done. Woo, way to go. All right, let's do that standing side bend. Weight is in your left hand. So feet hip distance apart, hand behind your head. We'll roll to the left side. Feel a nice stretch down through your rib cage. Done. All right, we do that one more time. So grab that weight, all about the balance. Weight is in your right hand. We'll work with the left leg here. So take your time. Great to work on that balance. Working hamstrings, biceps, and shoulders. Done. All right, excellent. Let's go to the side bend. So that's tricky. Don't get frustrated if you lose your balance. Often we're stronger on one side than the other. All right, so we're going to roll to our right. No twisting. Working our obliques. And done. Woof. That's a subtle one, but it sneaks up the next day. All right, Let's do the other side. So weight is in the left, right leg is grounded. All right, here we go. Take your time. Tap if you need to for balance. Weight to shoulder, press overhead. And done. Awesome. Let's do that side bend to finish. All right, I bet you could tell what side was my weaker side, so very normal. All right, we're gonna roll to the left, sliding that weight down our leg, right back up to center. Done. Awesome. Okay, now next up, you need a weight that you can hold up nice and high at the top. I'm gonna say anywhere from 5 to 12 pounds. We're going to a plie squat to high row. So toes are turned out at 11 and 1 o'clock, feet are shoulders apart, so you wanna line up your heels to your shoulders. Weights are in front. We're gonna lower down that deep plie, rise up, palms face your thighs, slide the weights up and back, high at the top. So working inner thighs here, glutes and back of shoulders. Done. Okay, awesome. Next up, you need a light weight. I'll say 5 to say 10 pounds. We're gonna extend our arms, marching. So you can put your hand on the hip here, fairly straight arm, knees up, nice and high, keeping that shoulder down. Done. Woo, excellent. All right, so that's a sneaky core one. All right, wide to narrow row. So anywhere from 5 to 12 pounds. We're gonna hinge from the hips, go into our bench over row. Arms are tight, palms face our legs. Go into that wide row, shoulders down. So working middle of back here, high back, brace your core. And done. All right, we're gonna march with the weight now in our left hand. So standing nice and tall, weight overhead. We're gonna march on the spot here, arm fairly straight. Put your hand on your hip, knees up. Done. Okay, we do that one more time. So let's go back to that plie high row. So anywhere from 5 to say 12, maybe 15 pounds. All right, we're gonna lower, hips back, drive up through your heels, upper back again. So great for posture, getting in those inner and outer thighs.
praying she won't break me down. Yeah, what are you doing to me now? You found a way to me somehow. Now you're all I ever dream about. Since I saw you, there's no easy way out. Hear me calling out to you. It's all that I can do. Baby, I am falling.
Done. Woo. All right, shake that out. Woo. Grab that weight. If you find it heavy, grab a light weight or even go body weight. So right arm up, we're gonna march, knees up nice and high, not fast, just nice and controlled.
Baby, hear me calling. Baby, I am falling. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me.
Done. Woo. All right, let's go into that wide to narrow row. So again, always adjust your weights as you need to. We're gonna hinge, roll up those weights nice and tight, squeezing those shoulder blades, palms face your thighs, wide at the top, shoulders down, elbows nice and high.
Baby, I am falling. Baby, hear me calling.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body.
And done. Awesome. Okay, let's go into that marching on the spot for the last time. Weight is in the left hand. All right, extend that arm up nice and high. Here we go, marching. All right, and then we have a new round coming up.
If you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I've got my hands on your body. So tell me what you want me to
Done. Awesome job. Have some quick water, and we're halfway through.
do. Because there ain't nobody love you like I do. Like I do. Like I do. Like I do.
All right, for the next one, alternating side lunge to bicep curls. You want to make sure you've got your bicep curl weight anywhere from 5 to 15 pounds. Stand in the center of your mat. We're gonna take a big step off to the left. Step together, squeeze your glutes, weights to shoulders, and repeat on the other side, shifting the hips back.
Listen and relax. From here on, you don't have to say a word. So just let go and don't hold back. I've got you, welcome you into my world.
And let's finish the curl. Done. Awesome. Okay, next up, I'm gonna say anywhere from 5 to say 12 pounds. We're gonna interlace your hands, feet or shoulders apart. We're gonna take the weights to the outside of our knee. Take our weight shoulder height across our body. Sit back in that squat. Dumbbell chop. Working
What you
obliques.
want me to do? I can be good or be naughty. Because there ain't nobody love you like I do.
And done. All right, now grab a weight. Take a hold of the center of your chest, 5 to 15 pounds. We're gonna stand at the back of our mat, hold the weight at your chest here, forward lunge with a twist. So take a big step forward, feet at 12 o'clock. We're gonna rotate to that front hip side, step back, alternating. Done. Great. Okay, let's do the dumbbell chop on our other side. So we're gonna come again to the center of our mat. Interlace your hands, so you've got good grip, feet shoulders apart. Sit back in that squat. And you're going to Pivot with that left foot.
Just do it. I let you rule. I know you like to break the rules, and my cry is being too good for you. I'm too good for you. I'm too good.
And done. Okay, great. So let's go back to that side lunge with the bicep curls. All right, deep breath. All right, let's go to the opposite side this time. So bending that outer knee, step together, squeeze your glutes, weights to shoulders, squeeze those biceps. All right, one more, let's get it in. Done. Woo, great. Okay, let's go back to that chop. Weight on our right side, feet shoulders apart, sit back, chest up, and let's chop. Done. Awesome. Okay, let's go back in that forward lunge with a twist. Anywhere again, 5 to say 20 pounds. All right, standing back and take a big step forward. Bend those knees about 90 degrees or so and push off that front leg. And whew, done. Okay, great. Let's finish the chops and we're done this set. And then on to the last set. All right, weight is on your left. Sit those hips back. Bum back, chest up. And done. Whew, okay, great. We are coming down on the floor for our last round. So you do need a block or a blanket for your knees if you've got one. Quick sip of water. All right, we're coming down into a lateral frontal raise combination. So for that, I'm gonna say 5, 8, maybe 10 pounds. So come down on the block or blanket. Hips are forward, weights are beside you. Press your hips all the way forward, keep your core strong. You're gonna lift out laterally, shoulder height. Bring the weights facing the palms of your thighs and lift to shoulder height. So keeping the body nice and still here, head back. Done. Okay, move that block out of the way. We have a crossbody mountain climber, slow paced. So hands are on the mat, spread those fingers, pop up in that high plank, knee to opposite elbow. Keeping that core strong. Done. Okay, awesome. Grab some medium to heavy weights, chest press with leg drops. So anywhere from, I'm gonna say 8 to 20 pounds. We're gonna lay on our back, lift our legs up, elbows are below our shoulders. We're gonna connect the weights over our chest, dropping one leg away from us, and repeat on the opposite side. Wanting to make sure that that back doesn't lift off the mat. Done. All right, we're gonna finish with a plank of choice. So you can do knees or toes, elbows or hands. So I'm gonna come on elbows, take my feet shoulder width apart, brace my core, keep everything nice and tight and breathe. And done. Okay, great, we do that one more time. So grab your block again if you have one, or blanket. So of course you can always do this standing too if you prefer. All right, hips forward, shoulders down, weights are beside your thighs. We're gonna start with that lateral raise first. So head back, lateral, 2, palms down, frontal raise. Done. Okay, whew, great job. Those are done. Move your block out of the way. Let's go into those crossbody climbers. You can go slow or fast here. So hands underneath your shoulders, staying over those hands. Done. Woo! All right, grab those weights for that chest press. We are almost done. Way to go. All right, lay on our back here. Legs up. Flatten that back up against the mat and connect those weights over the center of your chest. And done. Woo! All right. Our last exercise. All right, let's do it. So, plank of choice, only 20 seconds. We've got this. Come on down, shoulders over elbows or hands. Breathe.
But you're slipping through my fingers when all I want is to go back. I want you to feel it the way.
And woo! My friends, you are done. You can stay down the mat so you can get that proper stretch and cool down in. Make sure that you stretch, as always, the muscle groups you've worked today. Make sure after you have some water, get your protein in, hit like and subscribe, and give yourself a pat on the back. You got it in, you got it done. Have a great day, and I'll see you at the next workout.
I don't think you remember, not the way I do. It's getting late September.